In order for you to fully appreciate this news, you are going to need a little bit of backstory. I have spent the last 2 years studying at the University of Melbourne. I have been undertaking a Bachelor of Science, planning to major in electrical systems, then do my 2-year Masters in mechatronics engineering, and then build robots that I can take over the world with. Robot domination! Angry robot! Unfortunately, for the last 2 years, I have been absolutely hating myself. I have felt like a total failure, and I felt like I'm just in completely the wrong place. The problem has been the university. University of Melbourne is a great university. It really is. It's got great staff, a great program, great extracurriculars, a great environment. I was at a college which I absolutely adored, but University of Melbourne is a really theory-based university. They've adopted the Melbourne model, and so they don't really apply themselves. Unfortunately, I'm a really applied, practical, technical kind of a person. I don't like to just sort of think about thinking, I like to think. Who knew? We spent a lot of time learning about stuff, and I really just wanted to learn stuff. Another problem was that it was going to be 5 years before I could even like start to get a job in the engineering field, and even then I would basically just be like that chick that went and got the boss's coffee. Not really that exciting, I'm not patient, I'm sorry. So I was going to spend 5 years waiting to find out if I was any good at engineering, because the things that we were doing in the meantime had nothing to do with my skill set or the skill set that I would need as an engineer. It wasn't working. I literally spent the last 2 years hating myself. I spent the last 2 years feeling like a failure. I spent the last 2 years feeling like I was stupid and that everyone had lied to me in my life up to this point when they were like, yeah, you can have an A+. And I'm like, why did you give me an A+ if I'm not smart? Clearly I'm not smart or I'd be acing this. Then I realized after a lot of help from my friends and my family that maybe, just maybe, I wasn't actually an idiot. I just wasn't doing the right degree. Although I would actually still love to build killer robots and take over the world, I'm kind of just too, like, I'm done with engineering. Like, I just need a break from it. So I decided I'm going to try and take another degree. The degree that I wanted to take was at Swinburne University, which is like pretty much as practical a university as you can get to. It used to be a TAFE. The degree I wanted to do was digital media design, which might sound like a really big leap away from engineering and electrical systems and programming and stuff, but it's actually not that big of a leap. It's got a lot of design elements and it is in a Bachelor of Design, but it does also have a lot of like programming, 3D modeling, animation, all sorts of cool stuff. At this point in time, I don't know whether this degree is going to lead a career doing video games or like anime or animating stuff, painting 3D models. I'd love to go into web apps. I'd love to go into like applications for phones and computers and that sort of stuff, but getting ahead of myself a little bit. Considering I had the grades and the quality to get into the University of Melbourne without really, you know, worrying about it at all, I should theoretically have been totally fine to get into any other university. But because I'd spent the last 2 years feeling like a failure, I was really, really stressed and really, really worried. And today I got the news that I got in! I'm officially been offered a place at Swinburne University. I literally just found out, so I haven't actually had time to like accept the offer yet, but I am of course going to. I am so excited because it's a fresh start and it's a chance to do something that I'm really going to enjoy and sounds like fun and not work. And if I finish my Bachelor's of Digital Media, then I turn around and I go, I want to do a Master's of Engineering. That's totally okay. It's just that right now, this is a much more healthy decision. I'm so excited. So I'm really sorry for the really quick, really over hyperactive vlog, but I just found out and I'm so happy and I thought that this was the best way to tell everyone. So everybody, I got into Swinburne! I now have to become the totally wanky, artistic hipster that I was clearly born to be.
Because I'm going to be studying a Bachelor of Design. You guys just need to accept it, because I'm only doing it ironically. You know?
A couple of my really big fears is I'm going to be surrounded by kids that have just gotten out of high school, and I'm 20, and although I'm like pretty immature for my age, I'm also not really into that whole high school thing, cake face makeup, scene hair, you know. Kind of nervous about that. Also nervous about being so much older than everyone else, because I'll be 2 years older than most people unless I took a gap year, and then I'll only be 1 year older than them. But yes, so now that I'm doing a Bachelor of Design, I have no choice but to suddenly become a total artistic hipster. Hipster transformation complete! Check out my plaid button up and my, you know, totally ironic beanie. It's actually really itchy. Also, ukulele! I am actually only just the proud owner of a ukulele. I didn't buy it ironically or because, you know, I wanted to like show that I'm accepting the counterculture by playing a non-traditional instrument. I actually bought it because I think it sounds really cute, and I'm tired of carrying my guitar everywhere when I want to play, so I thought that like a mini guitar would be the awesomest thing ever. My friends have already started judging me for being a massive hipster. Maybe I'll make a video about how I'm an accidental hipster, like against my will, at some future point, but for now I'm just going to show you my awesome ukulele that I decorated. It has the Death Star on it, and Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, and the symbol for the brown coats from Firefly. I know a lot of you are probably thinking that it's upside down. No, that's actually the correct way it is. When it's that way around, that's because the officer has died and they're sending the tags back to his family. That's why they're like that. I've also got the N7 symbol on there and a dragon, because dragons are badass, and R2-D2 and a flower. Then I've got, you know, hipster glasses, which are actually just my glasses, and the word geek, because, you know,
It's totally ironic to be a geek now.
and then a feather, because feathers are cool and I collect cool feathers, and the Alliance symbol and the Rebel Alliance symbol, because that's how I roll. So now I'm gonna make up a song on the spot to show you how happy and excited I am. Get excited, because I really can't play yet and I've only just started learning. I'm leaving Melbourne University. I don't think it's the place for me. There's nothing wrong with them. They just don't suit me. Leaving Melbourne University. I'm finding greener pastures ever they may be. I'll go to Swinburne. I'll get a side fringe. I'll be a hipster. That's what the cool kids do, right? I can't tell. I'm leaving Melbourne University. It's cool, but it's not the place for me. I'm really excited to go far away. I'm really excited to go my own way. Wow, that was really, really bad. I probably won't put it in the video, and my backdrop's falling down. Booyah! That's how excited I am. Let's ditch this hipster shit. I'm sorry that this video is terrible, but I really don't care. I'm just so freaking happy. I'm gonna take this shirt off because I'm choking. I don't know how you hipsters do it. I'm really gonna have to practice harder. See you all later. Angry robot.